Just a quick update for today. What is day 27, I think. My new mental health team has been in contact with me. They're going to visit me on Friday. That's when I'm due my medication. I made a post about how I was going to stop taking my meds because I didn't see any point. But my old CPN, my old nurse, got in contact with me, and she says that typically people that are on this medication are entitled to more benefits than what I'm on, so they should be able to fix my money. And if that's the case, then if they fix my money, then I'd be willing to take the meds, I guess. Especially if I can do permitted work. So if I got my full benefit entitlement and I could work part-time, that would be ideal, and I'd be up for that. I think I'd actually be quite healthy and happy in that regard. On a side note though, I took my dogs to the park this morning, or this about 11 o'clock this morning, and some bald-headed psycho tried to attack me. Yeah. I'll probably put that as the title of the video, something to do with that. Yeah, just I saw him. I've seen him a couple of times. He's got this big black dog, a big mean bastard dog, And I saw him about a week ago, and he was at the park, and he had his dog off the lead, and his dog ran up to my dog, got in my dog's face, so my dog snapped at his dog in response, and then he started calling me a fucking idiot and this kind of thing. But I thought he was talking to his own dog because his dog was off the lead and it was being an arsehole, So I thought at the time that he was calling his dog an idiot, and he was swearing at his dog, but now he must have been swearing at me. But I didn't know that until today when I saw him again. I had my dogs on the lead. I think he had his dog on the lead still, and he was in the park. As soon as I saw them, I thought, oh, I better go, the park's taken. But he started shouting abuse, and I was confused. I was like, are you talking to me? And he was like, I'm fucking talking to you. Get their fucking dogs tied up. And he was like, I'm gonna fucking stab you. And he came after me, came right up towards me, and I took my dogs and I got out of there. And there was a woman standing outside the park, and I think that was his missus, and she was like, what's going on? And and this is right outside my home, but I didn't want to go straight to my house in case he followed me there and he'd know where I lived, so I took my dogs on my usual walking route, and something fell off. I thought, this guy's a psychopath, so I phoned the police just to be safe. And it's a good job that I did, because as I turned around the corner, he came round and he'd intercepted me, and he was like, fuck off, and getting over it in my face. And luckily I was on the phone with the police at the time, and they got a recording of this, and they were telling me, get to my home, lock yourself away, and luckily the psycho fucking turned around and left me at this point, but I didn't know what was going to happen, I was fearing for my life, I was thinking that this guy was going to stab me to death or something. The police asked if I wanted the police to come take a statement off me. I said no, that's fine. I think he's gone now. I think his bark is worse than his bite, And they said okay, but I got a phone call later on, and the police wanted to come out and speak to me and take a statement. So I gave them a statement of what happened, a description. They said that if they catch the guy, it'll be a case of threatening abuse and behaviour. So they said that they're going to look at, see if they can kind of get some CCTV or witness statements and that kind of thing. But it's not on, I did nothing to him. I did nothing to provoke him, I'm just taking my dogs to the park. I should be able to do that without some psychopath, coming after me, so I don't give a shit. I'll phone the police, I'm not one of these guys, those snitches get stitches. Nah, I'm not a gangster, I'm not a criminal. I don't give a shit about your code of ethics or anything like that, fuck you. Some psychopath comes at me and my dog, threatening to kill me, I'm gonna phone the police. I don't care. And I hope he gets done for it. So, fuck him. Peace.